Look at all you lovely people and my brother. Oh my gosh. We have Joe and we've got Michael and Alex. Oh, hello everybody. My sister is gone and I'm feeling a little sad about it. But at the same time, I feel like my life can kind of normalize. I had an absolute blast with Katie. We had a great time together, but I was able to kind of get all my streaming stuff all figured out today. My desk was a mess. Everything was crazy. 'Cause, you know, like when you have two people, you have to like sit, you know, I have to like adjust the camera and make it wider and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm sad that she left, but, you know, it throws a wrench in things. It throws a wrench in our day-to-day lives and whatnot, but I am so glad she was here. And now the goal is to get all three of us together for a stream one of these days, whether it's online or in person or whatever. One of these days, me, my brother, and my sister will all be able to stream together. Let's hope it happens. Kalulu, lend us a tentacle. We could use your grace. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a good week. Does anybody have any like good news? Did anything great happen over the week? Anything good? Doesn't even have to be great. It can be good. I will tell you that I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole on YouTube the other day, and I watched all the bosses in Little Nightmares 2. And let me just say, there's no way. There's really no way I could have played that game. Nope. And I'm glad I didn't try, because honestly, it would have been wasted money, because there's no way. After, like, I've seen clips and stuff of, you know, the bosses, and like I've seen stuff like that come up on YouTube, and I've always thought about watching it, and I'm like, no, maybe someday I'll play it. And then finally one of them caught me. The thumbnail got me, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch and just kind of see like what this has to offer. It was like a 30-minute video, and I watched the whole thing over the course of like a day. I had to be really careful so Charlotte wasn't around and didn't see anything. And by the end of it, I was like, yeah, okay, all right. Because my sister and I, we thought for a hot second about playing it together, or at least having her play it and having me just kind of sit in, because it's a very different experience when you have somebody else with you. But there is no way. There is no way. It was so much worse than the first one. Ugh. And watching a YouTube video of it wasn't nearly as bad. I actually watched it on mute because, once again, I didn't want Charlotte be like, "What are you watching?" So I watched it on mute, which was better. But this person had obviously played the game before, so there weren't even really any deaths. It was just straight through, you know, each boss. And let's just say it was a really good thing that I didn't try my hand at that one. I'm proud of myself for making it through number 1, but number 2, definitely not ever gonna happen, especially now that I've seen all the bosses and the ending and everything. But I am curious though, because my sister said she wanted to play it, and I was like, do it, play it, and let me know what you think, because now I know what happens. Joe's played it too. Kalulu's holy trinity of siblings. Yep, all of us. We have a really good time together. We are a happy, we're a pretty happy group. And honestly, we kind of had to, so Katie actually used to really not get along with Joe. When Katie was really little, she had a really hard time with my older brother. I don't really know why. She can't even really tell us why. She doesn't even really remember. I remember. I was the kumbaya child. I was the one that was in the middle that was like, all right, let's all just calm down. I was always just kind of thrown in the rough and tumble in the middle of it. But since Joe was raised with 2 sisters, he was automatically just a really sweet person. And he was, yes, we all 3 need to stream at some point, whether it's, okay, did I tell you, Joe, that I got really motion sick when I watched Katie play Risk of Rain? I have not tried Risk of Rain myself yet because I've been too scared. Michael says that, which I'm sure is true, playing versus just watching are 2 different things. I have not tried it yet, but I got really motion sick when I was watching Katie. And I told her, I said, can you like mess with the camera? And she was like, oh yeah, I guess you can. So she messed with it and she made it really slow. And she goes, oh, this does not work for the gameplay because you have to move really fast. And the camera was like, granted, maybe she made it a lot slower than it needed to be, but Anyway, I do. I have to play it. We talked about doing Overcooked. Katie and I had an absolute blast playing Overcooked. I'm still in the middle of editing a video together because we had some of the greatest one-liners. Oh my gosh. Oh, we had so much fun. But we'd have to play the second one because that one is co-op. It's like long-distance co-op. And I know there are other games too, but those were the two that came to mind for both of us. But so Katie and Joe didn't really get along when they were younger. That's not true. Katie didn't get along with Joe. Joe got along with everyone. And Joe was a very, very kind, still is a very kind, sweet person. And I think because he had two sisters, it made a difference. He didn't have like any brothers that he could like roughhouse with. And, he had friends come over for that. But anyway, we are, yes, look at my elbow. Oh my gosh, Overcooked is the dumbest game, but it's so much fun. It's so hard. We made it a lot farther than I thought we were gonna make it, but I had an absolute blast. We were laughing. Oh my gosh, we were laughing. It was so much fun. I would imagine the second one's probably better. Controls are better, all that stuff, but I haven't done Look at My Elbow yet, or This Game Sucks, but I have the video recordings. I just have to get around to doing it. But with Katie leaving and all that stuff, things have been kind of crazy, and Charlotte's allergies have still been bad. And then, lo and behold, this Monday is a holiday. Great. So she's home yet again. Oh, tomorrow. Today's Sunday. Anyway, so we always got along as siblings, and Joe always played with us. He played Barbies, and we'd play it on the trampoline, and he'd play Beanie Babies and Playmobiles and Legos and all sorts of things. He was a great older brother. And then when our parents divorced, I was about 15. No, I was 15, almost 16 years old. And I moved in with my mom, and my dad, Joe was already living on his own, and my sister stayed with my dad. And I remember when I was getting ready, I think it was when I was getting ready to move out with my mom, there was kind of this moment where us three kids had this moment where we were like, okay, we need to make a choice right now to really cling to one another, because mom and dad are kind of volatile right now, and everything's crazy, and our worlds are totally topsy-turvy. And I feel like ever since that moment, we've been able to make it through thick and thin. And right now, things can get a little frustrating. We've got my mom, who's got a lot of problems. My dad is fine, as far as I know. But my mom has, she's got some physical issues, and she's got some mental things that she's dealing with and whatnot. And that's hard. It's hard watching your parents age. But I truly believe that was kind of the turning point for all three of us, was when we had that good cry in the hallway of my old house, when we all realized we had to stick together. Not that we weren't before that, because we were always close before that too. But I feel like that moment was a really pivotal moment, and we've been super duper close ever since. So I love my people. I really love my people. And I love when I can get together and hang out with my people, because we really do. We have a really great time. The night Katie left, was it the day? No, it was that morning. So her flight left relatively late. Yeah, her flight left at 7:30. So she was here for most of the day. And I said, are you ready to go home? Because Katie doesn't have kids. Katie is totally, she's single. She doesn't have kids. She lives with roommates. She lives in her own house. She and her roommates live in a house together. And she works, and she lives a totally different life than I do. And she games, but she just has a totally different life. And she was exhausted here. I know she was, because keeping up with Charlotte and keeping up with Auden. Granted, Charlotte was home, and we did not count on that. That was not supposed to happen. So things were a little more chaotic. But I said, are you ready to go home? And she thought about it, and she said, I could do another day or two. And that actually made me feel really good. I'm really glad she wasn't like, oh gosh, yes, I'm looking forward to going home. And maybe she felt that way but didn't say it. I don't really know. But the fact that she said, no, I could do another day or two, that made me feel good. That made me feel like, all right, she had a good time. She had a good time while she was here. She was exhausted for sure. And she told me on multiple occasions, she said, I don't know how you do this. And I was like, well, I don't really have a choice, man. I just kind of do it. And it's hard. I definitely have really hard days, but I don't know. Having her here, that was really, really great. We spent a lot of time with my mom, and Katie hasn't expressed any interest in having children, but she sure would be a great mom if she decided to have kids. If she ever got the chance, she would be a super great mom. Just like my brother is a super great dad. He's a great dad. So anyway, we had a really good time together. So we're about to start a new week. Tomorrow's a holiday. I'm trying to look for a play date for Charlotte, but honestly, the first 2 kids that she asked if we could get together and play. Hey, it's Rachel! Rachel, I was going to tell you today. Did you hear what I said about Little Nightmares? Spoiler, I watched all the bosses on YouTube and there's no way I could play that game. I watched them and I was like, nah. And you know what? I was like, wow, this is so different watching this on YouTube instead of playing it by myself in a room that's semi-dark. And I still had a hard time sleeping that night. They kept creeping into my head. And I was like, ugh, no, not for me. Totally worse. You guys were all right. But my sister's 30 and she, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I don't even remember. But anyway, we had a really great time and she'd be a really great mom. So that's okay. Watching it is probably better. Yeah, that's what all the comments said. People were like, this is the type of game you watch rather than play. And when I played the first one with my brother here, it was a much different experience than when I played it by myself. Although, I don't know what I considered more horrifying. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like the bosses in the second one were a lot more grotesque than the ones in the first one. I feel like they were like, okay, we're gonna make this creepy game that has to do with little kids, and there's all sorts of scary stuff going on, creepy, sinister stuff, nasty stuff, and we're gonna see how it does. And since it took off, they were like, oh, well, everybody loved it, so let's do it even worse this time around. That's what it felt like to me. They were like, let's pull out all the stops. Everybody will love it, it'll be fine. And everybody did. I was glued to the screen. I could not look away. I was so horrified I was just mesmerized. I was like, who comes up with this stuff? Oh, it was so much worse. But anyway, whatever. That's neither here nor there. So that will definitely be a game I'm not playing. I kind of wish, I asked on Reddit one time if people could find this, if people could say this, but I wish there was a game. Okay, a game like Limbo. I loved Limbo. It was creepy and it had a really unsettling feeling, but it wasn't creepy or scary to the point where it totally affected my dreams, made me have nightmares. It wasn't super visually terrifying or grotesque. It definitely had a little bit of violence, like when your little kid doesn't do a puzzle right and he dies. But I loved Limbo. It was a game I could play. It was a game I didn't feel uncomfortable playing, but I felt slightly unsettled, but not in a way that I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. And they just don't really make games like that. They just don't. They're harder to make. It's harder. Or that game, what was it called? Inmost, which I didn't stream. I played by myself. But it's like a pixelated story. I would recommend playing it, but the subject matter is really heavy. But that one had a really creepy, unsettling feeling as well. But it wasn't to the point where I was like, I don't want to play this. It wasn't Silent Hill or Little Nightmares or Resident Evil or whatever. I wish I could find a game like that. Or like Deep Nest in Hollow Knight, where it's super creepy, but you know you're not going to see anything that's going to scar you for life. That's what I want. Oh, yes. I did just get my lashes done. When did I get them done? Tuesday, I think. Yes, because Katie just left this past week. Yes. So I think I got them done on Wednesday. I wish I could find somebody closer to where I live because my girl's like a half hour away and that sucks, but I have a really high bar. So sounds to me like somebody's trying to come into the office. Who is it? Oh, nope. Never mind. Okay. So, I had a Channel Point community challenge where I promised that I would read my novel on stream. And after much deliberation and much thinking about it and much kind of going back and forth, I decided I agree with Michael's suggestion to read one chapter a stream. So, dang, Alex, 12,000. Holy cow. Yeah, one of these days my hair is going to be purple, apparently. So I have my book here. I'm just going to read the first chapter And then after I read the first chapter, we will get, hey, look who it is. It is C Prime herself, the legendary C Prime. Do you have anything to say? Can you breathe through your nose? Oh, poor thing. Her allergies are so bad. Okay. Did she? Oh. Have you taken your inhaler yet? Okay. So many things. So many things.
Okay, ready, guys? How many toes does a fish have? How many wings does a cow? I wonder, yeah, I wonder. And also, I'm gonna be 8 soon, so I'll be baptized soon.
That is true. She's going to be 8 years old this year, which means she's going to be baptized a member of the church. That won't happen until September, October. Michael says, hiya, cupcake.
Nice.
Okay, I love you, sweet girl.
I just tried some of her.
Oh, yeah. Well, clearly everybody else feels the same way because I can't find the grape. It's sold out. Maybe we can get some on Amazon. Yeah, so Charlotte turns 8 this year, and 8 is the age where you get baptized in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So I don't remember exactly when it's going to happen. It's going to happen sometime in either end of September, maybe early October, or something like that. And it just totally blows my mind that I'm going to have an 8-year-old come September. That's wild. But they say time flies when you're having fun. The days are really, really long, and the years are super duper short, just like everybody says. Yes, that's exactly how it happens. So, anyway, so for tonight, I'll be reading the first chapter of my novel. And then after I finish that first chapter, we will get started on a good, comfort, fabulous, excellent game that is one of my top games. The original Final Fantasy VII. I've decided to go all the way back many, many years. And I actually have not picked up the Final Fantasy VII remake since, for weeks now. Because playing the Final Fantasy VII remake, as beautiful as it is, and as lovely as the music is, and as awesome as it is, and fun as it is to play, it really just makes me want to play the original. So I've been thinking about it for a while, and I finally decided this was just time. It was just time. So I needed something kind of comforting. You know, I'd done kind of some indie games, like Gris made me cry. Which Gris is on sale right now, FYI all your eyes. I think it's on sale for like $4. Anyway, so the question is, should I turn off my music or should I read with the music behind me? Because, you know, music affects the mood of a story. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily affect the mood of my story for maybe like chapter 1, but I feel like, I don't know, it's not quite the music. Man, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Guilfoils? Oh man, I'm so bad at that. It's James Pond. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Oh, Charlotte was singing that song earlier today. I did not have my phone on me. I wanted to go record it. She was going to town. She was doing all the parts, everything. It was fantastic. And Katie, I got a text from Katie. She apparently watched Encanto again last night with her roommates, and she said she liked it a lot better the second time around. It's not that she didn't like it when she first watched it, but she said, I liked it better the second time. And you know, I actually felt the same way. I saw it the first time and was like, yeah, that was good. And then the second time I was like, oh yeah, this is good. I was going to mention though, my mom brought up that it is perfectly poised. It is in the perfect position to be translated into a musical, like a play. Like it would do really well on screen or on stage. And I hadn't thought about that until my mom mentioned it. And then the more I kind of looked at it and thought of like the whole song of like, We Don't Talk About Bruno, and the whole ending song where they're like building they're building things and the townspeople are there and everything. I don't want to spoil anything, but that's all laid out perfectly to play out on stage. I would not be surprised if it was made into a musical, like a legit musical someday. Didn't they do that with Frozen? I was actually really surprised they did some sort of live musical type deal with Frozen. I would have thought that they would have jumped on making a live version of that in a heartbeat. But then at the same time, Elsa is, what's her name? Idina Menzel. And she doesn't look like Elsa at all. So I don't know how you're supposed to, she has such an iconic voice. I don't really know how, I don't know. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm nervous to read this. I haven't read this in years. Wow, okay. Anyway, so it's called Returning the Golden-Eyed Girl by S.G. Miney. I wrote this, I rewrote it about 4 different times. Took a lot of effort, but I'm proud of it, and I am going to read chapter 1. I think I'll leave the music on, but I will, yeah, that's kind of what I said. When my mom mentioned that, I was like, oh yeah, that seems like something Lin-Manuel Miranda would do. Like, his music translates really well into, well, obviously he became famous because of Hamilton, right? So, Adela Dazeem, as John Travolta would say. I know. I never want to watch that clip again. It was, the secondhand embarrassment was so bad. I have a really hard time with secondhand embarrassment. I can't handle it. I'm gonna turn the desktop audio down just a little bit for you guys because it really doesn't really go along with my mood. I guess I could probably just stop it altogether. But anyway, all right. This is called Returning the Golden-Eyed Girl. I'm currently working on a sequel, but it's taking forever. So this is chapter 1. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've read this. Okay. Amelia? Amelia, are you in there? Amelia Pritchett looked up from her textbook, startled at the knock on her bedroom window. The voice of her friend Lars sounded muffled against the glass, and she looked at her clock in surprise. Lars? She asked, sliding the window open. What are you doing? It's almost midnight. Lars blinked at her from behind his thick glasses, his close-set blue eyes freckled with gold. I know, he muttered, and I'm sorry, but... He trailed away, pushing his glasses up the bridge of his nose before glancing quickly over each shoulder. What is it? Amelia asked. What's... But she stopped abruptly, staring at him in wonder. He was out of breath, his face shining with perspiration, and he was dressed completely in black. Did you sneak out somewhere? She asked in disbelief, because Lars Hansen never deliberately broke any rules, not even when they'd been in preschool together. Lars leaned forward, placing both hands on Amelia's windowsill. Come with me, he said, his eyes glittering excitedly. I have to show you. You'll never believe what I've done. Come with you? Amelia asked in surprise. But come on, he pleaded, gesturing to the darkened street. I have to show you. Amelia hesitated, looking back at the homework she'd been working on. She shouldn't put off any schoolwork with graduation right around the corner, but she was so astonished by Lars' behavior that she suddenly didn't care. What do you want to show me? She asked, eyeing him suspiciously. What's this all about? I glanced up at chat and lost my space. Or lost my place. Lars pointed toward the sky, grinning from ear to ear. Ixis, he breathed. Amelia frowned as a soft breeze swept through her auburn hair. Ixis? She asked, brushing it from her eyes. Just come with me and I'll explain everything, Lars said. And he disappeared, darting back behind Amelia's house before she could say another word. Amelia poked her head out the window, craning her neck toward the sky. The familiar, distant outline of the floating city of Ixis was just visible through the clouds, glowing a soft, shimmering gold. She squinted at it. What could Lars possibly want to show her that involved Ixis? Amelia closed the window, threw on a sweatshirt, and quietly slipped out her bedroom door. Amelia couldn't remember exactly when Lars developed his fascination with Ixis. All she knew was that what began as a mild interest was now a full-blown obsession. Lars rambled about Ixis endlessly on their walks to school each morning, sounding like he'd swallowed every book ever written about the place. And while Amelia didn't share his enthusiasm, she listened with patient indifference. But when she was assigned the floating city for her upcoming presentation, a project half her grade counted on, she found herself hanging on Lars' every word. He knew everything about Ixis, from how many tons of euphonium it needed to become airborne, to the intricate mechanics used to generate the shield covering the city. There were only 2 generators originally, he explained one morning, but they ended up building a third as an extra precaution. If that shield goes down, a lot of lives are at stake, so they had to make sure they had plenty of backup power. I wish it would go down, Amelia muttered, thinking of the opaque golden shield she'd seen so many times during her research. It was beautiful, stunning even, but it was infuriating. Amelia stared at photos and scrutinized footage of it for hours, willing it to show her even the faintest shred of light or movement coming from within. There has to be something left of Ixis, she told Lars. How else would the shield function after all this time? Lars shrugged. Could be running on reserve power, he offered. For 30 years? Amelia asked. Lars checked his watch. 30 years, 344 days, 2 hours, and 29 minutes. To be exact, he said, knowledgeably. Almost 31 years since the city's communications shut down. Amelia shook her head. I don't care how beautiful the city was. I wouldn't want to live in a bubble, she said. Then she held up a hand before Lars could speak, even with the projected sky inside. No matter how real it looked, I'd still know it was fake. The 2 of them fell silent, and Amelia peered up at the outline of Ixis above them. Do you think anyone will ever get inside the city? She asked finally. In our lifetime? Lars gave her a sidelong glance, shoving his hands into his pockets. It's a good question, he said. Maybe. Do you think there are still people up there? Amelia asked. There has to be, Lars replied. But we'll never know unless we find a way up there. Everyone who has tried, everyone who has died trying, they're missing something. Amelia lifted her chin. If there are people up there, they can stay, she said loftily. While they all lived in their giant, luxurious homes under their bubble, the rest of the surface dealt with Solarium. That virus is still considered the worst pandemic the world has ever seen. It killed millions of men, women, and children, and Ixis? They just shut us out and left us to die. The worst part of Amelia's research was reading about Solarium. She came across hundreds of horrifying images of the infected, along with detailed accounts of exactly how the virus affected the body. She began to have nightmares of being stuck in a crumbling quarantine sector while people dropped like flies all around her. You can't blame them for shutting everyone out, Lars said. The city was built for luxury long before Solarium came around, so they weren't equipped to take refugees. But why cut off all communications? Amelia asked irritably. Solarium has been gone for 3 decades. Lars had no answer for her. He only shrugged. I've been working on this for months, Lars said, when Amelia found him waiting on her back porch. I started from scratch, and you wouldn't believe how frustrating it was, but I think it's even better now. Amelia followed him out of her backyard, another breeze rustling through the trees above their heads. The street was silent and deserted, illuminated only by pale moonlight and the soft glow of porch lights. What do you mean you had to start from scratch? She asked, doing her best to match Lars' long strides. I thought you said this had to do with Ixis. Lars shook his head, ducking low as the 2 of them cut through Old Man Lipton's backyard. I'll explain when we get there, he said, picking up speed. I promise. Where? Amelia asked, huffing along behind him. Where are we going? Lars pointed ahead of them. The park, he said. It's at the park. Amelia felt a stab of annoyance. It was close to midnight on a school night, and Lars was taking her to that old place? Cinnabar Park was still and silent as they hurried across the dim parking lot. Amelia followed Lars past shadowed picnic tables and the rotting wooden playground, feeling a wave of memories crash over her. She and her brothers used to spend a lot of time here together when they were younger. Marcus once rounded up all of his friends to help paint over the playground's wood, while Liam convinced Amelia a family of mice lived in one of the tree trunks near the picnic tables. On his 8th birthday, Julian burst into tears when Amelia got her swing to go higher than his, and Philip still had a scar on his chin from when he'd fallen off of one of the slides. Amelia and her band of brothers. They loved this place once, and now it was all but abandoned. Finally, Lars came to a stop, and Amelia joined him at his side. "This?" she asked, doing her best to hide her disappointment as she eyed the building before them. "This is what you wanted to show me?" The abandoned Ixis transport station sat at the far corner of Cinnabar Park, its walls weather-beaten and covered in graffiti. It was cracked and dingy, and the grass surrounding it was littered with cigarette butts. A large, crooked sign hung in a dusty window, the words "No Trespassing" printed across it in threatening black letters. Lars grinned at Amelia, then hurried forward. "Lars!" Amelia hissed as he grabbed the door padlock and punched in a code. "What are you doing? This is illegal!" But Lars wasn't listening. The lock sprang open, and before Amelia could say another word, he disappeared behind the door. Amelia stood, feeling both curious and astonished. She couldn't quite believe she'd just witnessed Lars break the law. What was he thinking? Taking one last look around the park, Amelia bit her lip, then followed Lars inside. Only one thing lay behind the station doors. It sat across from Amelia, shining dully in the silvery moonlight from the station's open roof. The lonely Ixis transport vehicle looked like a large bus, its smooth, rounded edges tarnished and rusted. It was locked to the floor by a cluster of small clamps, its wide, dusty windows showing nothing but an eerie blackness inside. Along its base, the words "Surface to Ixis Air Transport" were just visible in cracked and peeling letters. Amelia eyed it warily. Once, it ferried people to and from Ixis. Now, it was nothing but a rusted piece of junk that hadn't worked in years. "Lars," she whispered, peering nervously around the silent station, but he was nowhere to be seen. "Lars, where are—" Lights blazed before her eyes, causing her to stumble back against a wall. She groped madly for the door, shielding her face with one arm when a shout made her lower it in surprise. "Well?" Lars asked from the Seat's brilliantly lit doorway, holding his arms up in triumph. "What do you think?" Amelia blinked in the dazzling light, gazing at him in shock. "How?" she breathed, taking a cautious step forward. Her brain seemed to have slowed down. She simply couldn't comprehend what she was seeing. "What?" The Seat hummed and vibrated quietly, and Lars motioned for her to join him inside. "I completely reprogrammed it," he said enthusiastically as she stepped over its threshold. "It's fully functional." Amelia was speechless as she looked around the inside of the Seat. Rows of cracked but surprisingly clean white seats lay before her, glowing softly in the overhead light. She ran a hand along one of them as she listened to the faint whirring and clicking of the navigation unit. "I don't believe this," she whispered, shaking her head in amazement. "This is incredible." Lars beamed at her. "You wouldn't believe the security that was on this thing," he said, as though nothing in the world could have pleased him more. "I wasn't sure I'd ever make it through it all, but I finally did." His face was alight with happiness, and Amelia stared at him in wonder. She'd always known he was brilliant. He was the smartest kid in their entire school, but she never imagined he would do something like this. Lars pointed at the navigation unit, gesturing for Amelia to come closer. "This Seat uses a highly advanced autopilot system," he explained. "You begin transit here," He scrolled through the screen's options, then pointed again. And everything is automated. No need for steering. He gazed down at the screen, patting it lovingly, and Amelia laughed. You'd better get going, she teased, nudging him in the ribs. My presentation is due next week, and I need answers. She laughed again, but Lars frowned. I will go there, he said, after a moment's hesitation. I'm going to Ixis. Amelia chuckled, but gradually fell silent. Pieces of a strange and curious puzzle fell into place in her head as she thought back to their many conversations on the way to school. She took a step back in shock. This was why he was so obsessed with Ixis. All his research, his knowledge. He'd planned to go there all along. But, Amelia spluttered, everyone who tries to go there dies. Those electromagnetic pulses coming from the city will make you fall out of the sky. Lars shook his head. This Seat was manufactured in Ixis and uses their technology, he said, gesturing to the navigation unit. Everyone on the surface has only tried going to Ixis in aircrafts manufactured here. His eyes brightened. This is what everyone's been missing, he whispered. According to my calculations, the pulses won't affect this Seat. You don't know that, Amelia said anxiously. What if you fall out of the sky too? You could die if you do this. Lars turned away from her, placing a hand on the navigation unit. It'll work, he said, more to himself than to Amelia. I know it will. He then turned abruptly, pointing to the door and adding, the only problem I've got with this thing is that door. It must be a glitch in my programming. Sometimes it sticks, but only for a few minutes. Amelia stared at him in disbelief. You're insane, she exploded. You can't do this. Lars lifted his chin, peering at her through his glasses. Wouldn't you go if you were given the chance? He asked, his voice calm and even. Aren't you curious? Amelia bit her lip. Would she go if she were given the chance? Well, yes, she admitted. I think I would go, but only if I knew it was safe. Lars smiled. Don't you see what an amazing opportunity this is? He asked. Everyone wants to know what's left up there and why the city fell silent all those years ago. With this Seat, I intend to find out. All I have left to do is a test run. Amelia could not believe what she was hearing. What good was brilliance if it got you killed? How have you even gotten away with this? She asked. How have you not been caught? I come here at night, Lars said with a shrug. No one comes around here, so it hasn't been a problem. And my dad is a heavy sleeper. He's still recovering from that flu he had a few weeks ago, so he has no idea if I leave. Amelia lifted a hand to her forehead. This is private and government property, she warned. You're going to be in so much trouble if they find out what you've been doing. Lars acted as though he hadn't heard what Amelia said. He reached out to a notch in the console and pressed a small ignition button. The entire Seat went dark, and the two of them stepped out of it. I'm going up there, he said, before Amelia could speak, and those pulses aren't going to stop me. Silently, Amelia watched Lars return the padlock to its proper place on the door. What's the code? She asked. She couldn't think of anything else to say. Lars paused before answering. My mom's birthday, he mumbled. Amelia let out an exasperated sigh. Which also happens to be mine, Lars, she said. So you're gonna go up there, kill yourself in the process, and I'm gonna be the one who gets into trouble for hacking into this station. Lars spread his hands. No one is going to get into trouble, he assured her. I've taken every precaution to make sure no one knows what I've done. I've even covered the security camera inside the Seat. They walked in silence for a few moments, Amelia's mind still buzzing. He wouldn't really go through with this, would he? Lars was a funny kid, but to go to a place like Ixis... You can't go up there, she said finally. It isn't safe. I'm going, Lars said stubbornly. Then he stopped, turning to face her. Promise me you won't say a word about this to anyone. Amelia glanced back at the darkened station, wrapping her arms around her waist. Fine, I promise, she muttered. I won't tell a soul. The end. Chapter 1. Ugh. That makes me feel so nervous for some reason. I don't know why. We will read chapter 2 next stream. And you guys can tell me how you guys, you know what? Don't even. It's fine. You either like it or you don't. I got the idea when I was, gosh, I think Charlotte was 4 or 5 months old or something. And I had the idea because of a dream. And it just kind of started with that and kind of went on from there. But like I said, I had a lot of trouble because I had to rewrite it multiple times. And I had to do a lot of kind of changing and whatnot. And anybody who writes a book, props to you, man. 10 out of 10 would listen to again. You know what's frustrating? I narrated the audiobook and I feel like I could have done such a better job. And I was so obsessed with, I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, I'd never narrated an audiobook before, so I didn't really know what I was doing. I was like, it's narrating. How hard can it be? But I feel like I could have done a much better job, so I can't even listen to my original narration because it drives me up the wall. And what kind of changes did the first chapter go through? Actually, my very first chapter was not going to be that chapter at all. It was going to be a different chapter that was completely unrelated. It was going to be Amelia, like, with her family, and they were all at this sports game. And after I finish reading the entire book, we can kind of go over some of the plot line changes and whatnot. That chapter in and of itself didn't go through a lot of changes because that's like a main kind of part of the story, was this transport, this SEAT, this transport. But it actually wasn't originally my first chapter. It was my third. And it was either my second or my third. Gosh, I can't even remember. But I remember when I sent the whole like group of, like, when I sent all the chapters to this older lady that helped me edit, I didn't want to ditch the first chapter because I'd written it and had spent a lot of time writing it. And I was like, it's good enough. It's fine. It sets things up about, this pandemic that happened all these years ago and what the virus was and how the surface kind of dealt with that and whatnot. And then I finally, after doing a lot of soul searching and after finally being willing to cut ties, I finally decided to just trash the entire first chapter. And when I mentioned that to this lady, she kind of wrinkled her nose and she nodded and she went, yeah, it was pretty bad. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I wasn't necessarily meaning it was bad. It just, okay. And looking back on it now, it was definitely the right call because that first chapter is a lot more of a hook than my original first chapter was. And that's one of the things she said. She was like, your readers aren't going to want to read through multiple chapters to get to anything interesting. You need to come right out of the gate with something interesting. And it was hard. It was really hard to ditch that first chapter because I'd written an entire first chapter and I thought it was good. And then after I rewrote it multiple times, like after I rewrote the actual book itself multiple times, like the entire manuscript multiple times, I was like, yeah, no, this doesn't have a place. This was it's a lot lighter and it's kind of looking back on it now, it feels, if I were to read it now, I would probably cringe. It feels a little teeny bopper. I don't know. It's not the same. It was almost like that was like a warm up. And then when this happens, when they go to the park and they find the SEAT that Lars reprogrammed, that was like when the story really started. And so that made me question and be like, well, why doesn't the story just start there then? And that was what made me trash that first chapter. I don't remember if it was only one chapter. I think it was. I think it was just one chapter. But like I said, once we finish it, we will, I can kind of talk about kind of the different changes that the plot went through, and kind of where the idea started and how the idea kind of evolved. and whatnot. But anyway, so that's chapter 1. Woo! So I'm going to switch over to my game screen, and then I'm going to change my stream info really quick, because we are definitely not reading anymore. I'm going to change my stream info so my VOD will have chapters. Wait. Good old Final Fantasy VII. Oh my gosh. We're in for the long haul here. It's gonna be a long time. But I can, no, I don't want the remake. Holy cow, really? These both look the same. Final Fantasy VII. No, that must be it. Final Fantasy VII. RPG, okay. Like the teeny little thumbnails of the games that pop up here are so small that both of them look the same between the original and the remake. I think that's everything. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to listen to a little part of the... By the way, has my stream been struggling? Because it was really struggling when Katie was here. Also, let me know if volume, if there needs to be volume changes. Because, oh, look at that. I have a friend online. Woo! Because my volumes have gotten all sorts of messed up because I had to turn the mic up. See, the Final Fantasy VII remake of this is beautiful, but this in and of itself just has this nostalgia to it, even though it's MIDI. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. That makes me happy. Maybe Katie was right. Maybe it was Katie. I don't know what it was. I did change my recording. Like, I'm recording the stream right now, and I did change that quality. I didn't realize it was different than my streaming quality. So maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. But I have to listen to this for a second because this was a game that literally changed my life. And what's funny is I didn't even play it first. I watched my brother play it. And then you can tell me if the volume sounds okay. If it can be louder, or if my mic needs to be louder, or... First time I heard this song in the remake, I cried. And listening to it played live, I almost cried. I didn't actually cry, but I almost did. Because they add like snare drums and oh, it's great. How much do we want to bet that Susie is going to cry during this game? At least once. Okay. All right. I've got it. Oh, that's right. You can okay, so you can literally make it so you start with a limit anytime you want. You can make it so you don't get any enemy encounters, and you can speed the game up 3 times, which are all brilliant, if you ask me. Okay. Oh my gosh. I will say the remake has a really great beginning. Oh, I'm cold. I gotta turn this fan off. Will Susie cry this stream? Yes. Probably. Even if it's all the way at the very, very, very end, I usually get pretty misty at the end. I don't know. We'll see. Where is it? Lovelace. You gotta find Lovelace. It's in every... Loveless. It's in every single scene where there's, like, a bunch of people. I don't know what Loveless is, but it's in every scene. Everywhere. See, Ander? Yeah, Ander's gonna come in and be like, what? 1997. I'm old. This beginning sequence in the remake is... It's great. Oh man, let's see if I can get my controls. Man, this is wild. Playing this now after playing the remake? Wow. Wow. There's our boy. Come on, newcomer. Follow me. Barrett is the best remake character. Hands down. Totally best. I think the action button is A. Yes. This brings back so many memories. Wow. This song is also great in the remake. I really don't know how they're going to remake this entire game. I really don't. How do you talk to people? Oh, nope, that is the menu. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. You used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Truth. Soldier? Aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? I like how Avalanche is... He was in Soldier, Jesse, but he quit, and he's with us now. I didn't catch your name. Oh, that's right, you can name him. We'll just stick with Cloud. I don't feel like being super creative. Cloud. Cloud, huh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Oh, that's right. He's sassy. You won't do it! I thought I told you never to move in a group! Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Thanks, Jesse. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. We'll also keep his name. Long. Too late now. Lonk is saved for Zelda games. The next time I play a Zelda game, he will be Lonk. Press the directional buttons while pressing B to run. Okay, thanks. Thanks, man. Let's do this. Can I talk to you? Nope. Okay. Oh man, we can't run. We run in lines. That's right. Ooh. Aha! Yes. These battles take so long because you're only one person and because it's timed, you know. his little toothpick arms can hold that giant sword is beyond me. And honestly, for how many words there are in this game, I'm amazed there aren't more typos. I'll secure our escape passage. You concentrate on the mission, Cloud. Jeez, we're really gonna blow this huge furnace up? This will be something to see. He keeps calling you bro in the remake, and you keep telling him, I'm not your bro. And he doesn't listen. Warning, warning. Oh. What are those called? Mono drives. Oh, I think you can actually... Yeah, okay. Now I can see the names of things. I will take all the potions. Yo! This your first time in a reactor? No. After all, I did work for Shinra, you know? The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just do it. All right, you come with me from now on. So I'm gonna walk inside you. I always found that so odd. Biggs and I got the code for this door. Great. Good. Code deciphered. Code deciphered. I always thought this music was funny. The weird little push that button over there. Yes, ma'am. Not long. Name him Not Long. I am Not Long. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life. Then that'll be that. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud! The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. To heck with you, ex-soldier. This song is also really good in the... No, that's not what I want. How do you... Wait. How do you make it so all the... No. Ah! There we go. Shows you where all the ladders are. First time I ever heard this song in the remake, I also cried. Which is so dumb. I was taking a shower and I was sobbing in the shower, which is equally stupid, but it just means so much to me. Iconic. Am I always running? Yes. Okay, that's good. Oh, I can speed up. Yeah. Press A. Okay, yeah. Final Fantasy VII! Yes! It was time to throw it way back. Bring some comfort into my heart. I played a bunch of new games I hadn't played before. Oh, that's right. It's a classic. And honestly, the only Final Fantasy game I've ever played and finished. Which I know everybody gives me a hard time about. That won't stay the case. That won't be the case forever, but it is right now. Oh. Whew. Okay. These guys are the worst. In the remake, they made a lot of these enemies really hard. Like, really, really hard. Oh no. Haha. I can't remember what some of these do. Some of them have like bad status effects. You know, every time I play through this game, I always think to myself, okay, this is going to be the time where I'm not going to play the same characters that I've always played. And every single time I try to come up with a different party, and every single time I hate myself and I change back over to the party I always use. Everybody has their favorites. Everyone has their favorites. There are some people who love Yuffie, or whatever her name is. There are some people who love Vincent. There are some people who love... I guess I should probably... delete. Yes. There's some people who love Sid. Everybody has their favorites. And every time like I said, every single time I try, I'm like, yeah, I'm really gonna use Tifa this time, or I'm really gonna use Aerith, or whatever. I just can't. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to sit and like learn all their new stuff, or like level them up, or whatever. And they're just not as good. They're just not. Other people may disagree with me, but I like my trio. Money! I need money. You know the easiest way to make money in this game? You find an all materia and you max it out. And then you sell it. Oh, nice. Can I equip materia yet? I cannot. I'm getting ahead of myself. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it! I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out! This isn't just a reactor. I feel like I've never actually quite understood this little episode he has. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up! Yeah. Sorry. They ask you how long you want to set the timer for in the remake. And I think if you set 30 minutes or something, he's like, that long enough for you? He's so annoyed with you. Heads up, here it comes. What comes? What am I fighting now? Oh, okay. I remember now. Oh. I don't even have any magic. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, he doesn't have any. Oh, dang it. Do I even have a way to, like, get more magic? Oh, I have one. Awesome. Sweet. I find limits so satisfying. They're harder to get in the remake, but they are so satisfying. Wow. And this fight is something else. Right? Electricity is a weakness against machines. Am I remembering that right? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, wow. Oh, good. That was rough, man. What? Potion. On. No. You. Be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's gonna counterattack us with its laser. Oh, great. Good. Better be prepared. Here's a potion. Ugh. 44? 18. Wow, okay. Oh no! Oh, shoot. Nope, nope, nope. We both need to heal up. Wow, that doesn't go very far. Okay.
Good news, everyone!
Woohoo! Yes, Jordachi! Yay! It's your favorite! Well, one of your favorites. I don't know. It's one you love! It's also close to my heart. Yeah! Oh, I missed something else. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yes! Bam! Got it. Do we even consider that a boss? I don't know if that was really considered a boss because it didn't have the super special boss music that is my favorite. Oh, but I got an assault gun. That's good. Come on, let's get out of here. Walk calmly into me. Oh, 10 minutes. Wow, okay. No! No! Why is quit at the bottom? Oh, that's dumb. I feel like that did not used to be the case. I feel like save has always been at the bottom, so I could actually, like, just jump to it really fast. That was close. When was the last time you played this, Jordachi? Oh, whoa, okay, hold on. I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on. Sometimes with the sped up, like, I have made plenty of mistakes. That was only 130? Wow. Okay. You do you, my dude. Been a few years now? Me too. It's been a while. Oh, I need to heal my dudes. Wow. When do you even get materia? When do you start to be able to use materia? Because I could really use some. Yeah, no, I don't have any. Dang it. Wait. Yes. Yeah. I need. That's good enough. When it first came to PS4, I played it, probably the last time. Oh, it's on PS4? Like, the original? I did not know that. Honestly, I forget things go to, like, PlayStation. Being a Nintendo Switch owner, I'm like... I just forget that other games are, like, available on PS4 as well. Like Hollow Knight, I totally forgot. You all right? My leg got stuck. Thanks. You're welcome. Oh, there we go. Yes, as is 8 and 9. Oh. Oh. Oops. Woo! This is so great. Bzzz. Man, Cloud is on fire. How is my mic level compared to the game level? Like, sound. Could I be louder? Could this be quieter? Code deciphered. Okay, so in the remake, we wouldn't even be... We would be like 15... What? We wouldn't be anywhere near leaving the reactor yet. Anywhere near. They really dragged it out. that. Speedy Cloud! Yes. It's quite nice, actually. Gru Gru!
Maybe we can hang out or something.
Oh, we can, not we should. I said we should. My bad. Happy you're here. Thank you for following my channel. You a Final Fantasy fan? Final Fantasy? It's good. 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Oh, wow. Wow. Wait. Be careful. Who? Oh. We have 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I am kind of wasting time. Reading chat on a timer is an entirely different experience. I'm gonna get out of here. At first I was like, 10 minutes. But then I remember you run into bad guys all the time. And you don't want to turn off bad guy encounters because you need to level up. I feel like there are only a few times. Oh yeah, this is for you, Gru Gru.
Let's just hug. Hug it out.
Hug it out. Let's just hug. And you know what cures? What does she say? And you know what cures? Like upset. You know what cures that? Warm embrace. I feel like you're upset. Oh, Jessie fell again, girl. Get it together, girl. You know, I am the only one that has actually finished the Final Fantasy VII remake out of me and my brother and my sister. They both started it, but haven't actually finished it. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. Pew. Good old Jessie and her explosives. Oh, that actually makes sense for something in the... Okay. All right, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. I want my money. Hey! If it's about your money, wait till we get back. Okay. Fine. Gru Gru, how are you? Oh, see, there's Loveless. There's number 2. There's Loveless number 2. I don't know what Loveless is or who Loveless is or where Loveless is, but it's all over the place. Excuse me. What happened? Okay, what do I say? You'd better get out of here or nothing. Hey. Nothing. Hey. What is your... Okay, Gru Gru, if you are a Final Fantasy fan, what is your favorite Final Fantasy game? You'd better get out of here. Nothing. Hey. They're giving the KOTOR remake, the Final Fantasy VII remake battle system treatment. It's probably ruined too. No, it wasn't ruined. I liked it. Personally. You'd better get out of here. Nothing. Hey, hey. No, nothing. Hey, hey. Nothing. Hey. I'm going to say you'd better get out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but all right. Bye, Felicia. Where am I going? Can you... Oh. Oh, I love this music. Look at all these clowns. They all look the same. Ooh, I need that. KOTOR. KOTOR. Hey, you there. 7. Okay, I say it's my favorite, but can I be honest? I've actually never played any other Final Fantasies all the way through. I played 8. No, lies. I tried 9 and I made it about 3/4. No, maybe halfway through. Maybe. I don't even know where I was, but I was like, I am just not into this. Yeah, let's fight him. With my giant sword, my toothpick arms. Cloud is a delight to look at in the remake. All of them are. They're beautiful. All of them. Final Fantasy VII is my favorite. It's one of my, I think, I'm gonna say, Jordachi once asked me what my top 5 games of all time were. I think Final Fantasy VII is in there. It holds a lot for me. A lot. And I remember watching my brother play it first. Let's fight. Let's fight. I will always fight. But I can speed this up. Whoa. I think I just did like 900. Was that 900 damage? I missed that. What are my top 5 video games? Ooh. Okay, Jordachi says 9, 7, 6, 12. Hollow Knight is up there, yes. Oh, it's so hard to pick. Shoot. Final Fantasy VII, Hollow Knight. I said I was gonna think about it, didn't I? And then I never thought about it. Oh. Rude. I hate these ones because the ones, nope, okay. Great, so now when they hit me, it's gonna take more. Cool. Oh, that's good, that's better. I'd say Breath of the Wild. Gosh, top 5? Ooh, that is hard. That is really hard. I've played so many great video games in my life. Can we, like, split them up into, like, categories? Like, what is your favorite side-scroller? What is your favorite RPG? What is your favorite... Actually, we were just watching, we watched a movie called The Missing Link yesterday. It was made by the same studio that made Coraline, Paranorman, The Box Trolls, and Kubo and the Two Strings, which I love. I was not as impressed with this one. It just didn't do it for me. But we were talking about it afterwards, and you know, I've been asked by a lot of, I love animation. I love like animated movies. And a lot of people ask me, okay, well, what's your favorite animated movie? And I feel like it would be better to say, what's your favorite stop action? What's your favorite 3D animated movie? And what's your favorite 2D animated movie? Because they're all different, right? And what's your favorite Pixar? Because Pixar's like a cut above the rest, right? Cloud never came. Cloud. Think he was killed? No way! Cloud. He saved my life. Top 5 games. Say, do you think Cloud's gonna stay on and fight for Avalanche? How would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? That's my favorite. Ugh! If y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Nothing. Sorry. Who says that? Whose line is that? Princess Mononoke. Oh, and what is your favorite Ghibli? Yeah. Oh, yeah. See? See? Okay, wait. Gru's top 5. Half-Life, Fallout 2, Civilization 2, Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil. Wow, I have only ever played one of those games. Cloud! He's like, yeah. Looks like I'm a little late. You're right, you're late. Come waltzing in here, making a big scene. It's no big scene. Just what I always do. Cuss. Having everyone worried like that. You don't give a cuss about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Yeah, I've literally never played any of those games, Gru, except Final Fantasy VII. I am also a super weenie, so I can't play games like like Resident Evil. No. I was just talking earlier about, I watched all the bosses from Little Nightmares 2 on YouTube. I watched like a supercut of all the bosses because I played the first one and it freaked me out really badly. And I was thinking about playing the second one and I ended up deciding not to. And I'm so glad because it would have been a huge waste of money. I never could have finished it. There's no way. Careful. I'll shut this. Thanks, girl. I think Jesse and I wear the same size shoes. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Thanks, Mom. Oh, Castle in the Sky. Oh, man, I haven't seen Castle in the Sky in a long time. Okay, Jordachi says, Grandia. Did you know the Grandia? I was going to message you on Discord, and I forgot. The Grandia Remastered was just on sale on the Nintendo Switch. Grandia, Final Fantasy IX, Pokemon 2nd Generation, Final Fantasy VII, Fable 2, Final Fantasy XIV, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Madden 4, Halo 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we've got 8 games. I do like Princess Mononoke, and I also love Spirited Away. And I haven't seen Castle in the Sky in a really, really long time. So I honestly can't even say I remember anything about it, which is sad. I need to remedy that. Favorite Ghibli? I would probably say my favorite Ghibli is My Neighbor Totoro. This is why I hate The Last Train. Oh boy. Shinra exec, whoever he is. But Spirited Away comes very, very close, but My Neighbor Totoro has some, like, childhood memories attached to it. I didn't see Spirited Away till I was, like, a teenager. Stop acting like a kid. Sit down and shut up. Yes, sir. Please, don't bother the other passengers. Okay. Someday, Avalanche is gonna be famous, and me too. Kind of. This train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that will change by tomorrow. Cloud! Don't you think I got a bright future ahead of me? What do you have in mind? All my life, I felt like nothing but a sidekick. But after joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel like I can do lots of things. Cool, I'm trying to talk to Jesse, actually. Hey, Cloud. You want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'd say My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke. Those are probably my top 3 Ghiblis. I'm not going to read this because this is pointless. I don't really understand why she explains all of this to you, but she does. I guess she talks about the reactors giving the city of Midgar electricity. So if you have never played this game before, that's how it works. Sectors are numbered. Rich people on top, poor people on the bottom. Whatever that says. Station. Each checkpoint checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train and is linked up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're all using fake IDs. I love that in the remake, everybody is like, Cloud is like carrying around his giant sword. Not very conspicuous. No, not very inconspicuous. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in an ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. We're almost back now. What a relief. It was difficult to choose a Fallout for me. If I dig in my tastes, best exploration, Fallout 4, best scenario, Fallout 2, best villain, Fallout 1. Yeah, see, I know zippity zap about Fallout. I don't know anything about it. Never played it. Look, you can see the surface now. The city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Yeah. A floating city. Huh. Amazing. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You just full of surprises. There's gonna be an ad in about a minute, and I'm sorry. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's 'cause of that cussin' pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? Dunno. Probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe because they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. Can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. Deep words. Diablo 2 is pretty great. Yeah, never played. Did I give your top 5? Oh, dang it. I was hoping you'd forget. Okay. Top 5 video games. I would say, and this is not in any order. I would say Final Fantasy VII, Hollow Knight, Stardew Valley, Super Metroid. How many is that? Final Fantasy VII, Super Metroid, Hollow Knight, Stardew Valley. Oh, shoot, one more. What did I play on? I feel like I'm missing a Switch game. Breath of the Wild. Those are probably my top 5. Off the top of my head. Yo, get over here, all of you. Yes, sir. Stardew Valley is a little bit of a cop-out. Because I feel like Stardew Valley... Almost everybody loves Stardew Valley. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Yes. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. Cool. In a minute. Can I do anything here? I don't think I can yet. I know there are lots of goodies hidden throughout all those trains. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. You are right. I'm trying... I feel like I'm forgetting a Switch game instead of Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley, but is it one of my favorites? I'm trying to think, like Super Nintendo? Honestly, the only game I ever played on N64 was... I played Ocarina of Time and I played Banjo-Kazooie. Which, I love Banjo-Kazooie, but it's not one of my favorites. It is really hard to think. I did love Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread was great. What is happening here? Is that a small child? Did you hear? No, what? There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above and that this time it was a Mako reactor. Do you know what this means? No, what? You see, I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all of its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been about 1 billion gil worth of damage. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least the people could have gone in their sleep. Huh. You are right, sir or madam. You look like a madam. Okay, go on ahead. I feel like I'm missing another Switch game that isn't Stardew Valley, but... Papa! What? No. Oh, there's our girl, Marlene. Aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Oh yeah, her signature walk. Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Yes. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. Tifa. Bless her. Can I explain to you a mechanic system in the game without spoiling anything? Without spoiling what? The Fallout games? I'm so glad everyone's safe. Me too. Check it out. I think Marlene and I also wear the same shoe size. In Final Fantasy VII? I mean, you're not... I've played it before, so it's not like you're really going to spoil anything. Go for it. Where am I supposed to... What am I supposed to... Hi there, 85! How are you? Oh. Wow, he jumped back on that table real quick. Papa, welcome home! Okay, can I just say that watching Barrett, remake Barrett with Marlene is one of the cutest things. It's fantastic. You all right, Barrett? Great! Get in here, fools! We're starting the meeting. I've come to terms with your true feelings for Hades. Yep, Hades is not on my favorites list. I don't know why. I really liked Dead Cells. Katie and I were talking about it when she was here. We couldn't quite figure it out. I was like, why do I not like Hades? I don't understand. And you know what? It's not that I don't like Hades. I just didn't love it as much as everybody else loved it. I really liked Bastion. And Dead Cells was my very first roguelike I'd ever played. And it was almost like I couldn't really handle another one. I don't know why. That's weird. 85, are you a Final Fantasy fan? Sit down. Okay. Yes, ma'am. How about something to drink? I don't feel like it. Oh! I can make a drink just as good as anyone else. Everyone says my drinks taste the best. Okay. Cloud, are you feeling all right? Yeah. Why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. Well, I did just blow up a reactor, Tifa. Who isn't? Truth. I mean, it's true. Your decisions and your choices when you choose some particular dialogues will have an impact with some characters in the future. Oh, really? I know that's the case in the remake. Who is... Oh. I was like, who is making all this sound? Yo, Cloud! There's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None. I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. Well, I did just say I was positive. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you so bad just because you was in Soldier. Let's be honest, Biggs could not hold Barrett back. No way. Yes, that is more accurate. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are, but don't forget that your skinny butt's working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. Now give me my money. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Shucks, money. Papa, you're so great. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. Nor? Is that correct? But don't get me wrong, I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Unvaccinated. Wait a minute. Unvaccinated subhuman. Oh, what is happening? Oh, I thought that was happening like on my stream. No, it's Barrett going crazy. Wow, okay. Do I leave now? Straighten things up with everyone for me. No, I'm leaving. I want to talk about my money. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Final fantasy's bringing people together. It's good to see everybody coming together for Cloud. Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you, please join us. No. Sorry, Tifa. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? You're just gonna walk right out ignoring your childhood friend? What? How can you say that? You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago. Oh, flashback. Thanks for being here, 85. Have a good night. Oh, look at their cute egg faces. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. Need some lip balm. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Cute little Cloud in his ponytail. Size 13 feet. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, going back to what Gru said, that same thing happens in the remake too. You get certain cutscenes based off of what you say to people, but I actually didn't think that was the case for this game. Did I? No, I don't think I knew that. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. But I'm different from them. I'm not just going to find a job. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I want to join Soldier. I'm gonna be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth? The great Sephiroth? Is this Tifa's theme? Yes, it is. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? Can you speed these cutscenes up? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Oh yeah, you can. Great. Good. Is she crying? If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, all right? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? Come on, promise me. All right, I promise. Oh, wish upon a star. You remember now, don't you? Our promise? I'm not a hero and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. That's one way to come out of it. Wait a sec, big-time soldier. A promise is a promise. Here. 1,500 gil. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What? Then you got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay. It's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? That money's for Marlene's schooling. Oh, Marlene. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. Oh, he's such a good guy. In the Spanish version, Sephiroth is Sephirat, easier pronunciation for a Spanish player. In the first French version of the game on PS1, Cloud was Clad. I like Clad. Same thing. It's easier for a French player to pronounce clad than cloud. I did not know this. I love this music, and it is nowhere in the remake, and it makes me really sad. Oh, this is where we get to finally do materia, I think. Is Marlene making drinks? Wow, times are hard. Times are tough. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia we found. Just teach me how to use it. Okay, you wouldn't understand. I'm only saying that because I don't need to go through the whole tutorial. So this is what makes them guys and soldiers so great, huh? Okay, I'll ask Jesse again later, but you're in charge of the materia. Got it. I'm going this time. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you're what, 5? You watch the store while we're gone.
All right, good luck.
Are you serious? Wishing upon a desert lizard. I mean, they were at a well. Wish upon a well. Upstairs? What? There is no upstairs. The only upstairs is over here. Oh, so many doors. Who are you? If this keeps up, this door's going under. Can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. Are you a customer? Yes, welcome. We sell, we buy. I don't want to buy followers. Marlene is a 6-year-old girl who is also a bartender. I know, right? She's what? Yeah, 6? She's adorable in the remake. How much do I have? Fire. Oh. Hold on. Before I do this, I want to equip some materia. Tifa girl, what do you have? 1? I will give you restore. Seems legit. I know. I get these, well, okay, so I use Restream, so I stream to both YouTube and Twitch, and we have gotten so many of these YouTube bots lately. Man. What else could I get? Fire, lightning? What do you guys think is more... What do you guys think is better to buy? Fire, ice, or lightning? Or another restore? No, I don't think I need another restore yet. Thanks, Alex. Imagine if C Prime was a bartender. That's true. I have a daughter who's 7. That's like Charlotte being a bartender. Well, if I have restore, I'm gonna do now definitely lightning. That's what I was thinking. I will give Tifa lightning. Okay. Oh. What is even happening in this place? Hey, wait a minute, you. You can't just walk out of here without buying something. Might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. Oh. Yes, I will buy 3. Thank you, sir. Good sir. What is even happening in this shoddy place? What the heck is going on in here? What? Wow. This game has some characters, some interesting people. Oh, that's the beginner's hall. Okay, so this is where it gives you a tutorial of all the business. Who are you? This is the fabled save point. At a save point, you can use a tent and or select save. You can also do something else there, but right now it's a secret. Even if you are wiped out, if you've saved, you can restart from that same point. That way, you don't have to worry when you've been wiped out. This is jumping ahead a little, but when you leave Midgar and you get to the world map, you can save anywhere you like. Remember that. Wait, there's something secret at the save menu? What is that? I'm a treasure chest. Okay, I know all of this. What is, oh, there was materia there. I saw you. Nice. Hey, you got one right off. That was materia. Next, take this treasure chest. Okay. Forgot about that. Who gets all? I'm gonna say all lightning, and then give Barrett ice. Oh, yep, they're all waiting for me up there. This is a slum, so don't think you can stay for free. What are you gonna do? Doesn't just seeing the bed make you sleepy? No way. Tough guy, huh? You better sleep when you can. You better save when you can. That's the trick to being tough. Remember that, old dude. Cloud's what, like 21? Okay. Cloud is a baby. He's a wee child. I mean, he's like 21, but he's also like only 16, technically. Mentally. Let's go do this. We will save. What is the secret thing that a save point can do? I knew about using a tent and actually, I load up on tents. I buy a tent everywhere I can. Tents and Phoenix Downs. You can never have. Actually, okay, so I actually didn't realize that Phoenix Down was down from a phoenix. Like feathers from a phoenix. I never realized that until the Final Fantasy VII Remake, because when you get Phoenix Down, it says you got a tuft of Phoenix Down. I've played this game how many times? And I always thought it was a Phoenix Down. I just thought it was something that, because you were down and it brought you up. But it's actual, like, Phoenix Down. Yo! This ain't no private car, so split up! Hoodlums again. Don't I just have all the luck? Were you the same guy who was on last time? You say something? Look at those angry eyes. And I packed your angry eyes. I said, did you say something? Now look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? It's empty because of guys like you. Yipes! You've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there'll be more bombings. Only devoted employees like me would go to Midgar on a day like today. You work for Shinra? I won't give in to violence. Barrett! You lucky son of a biscuit. Can't you just hear Barrett saying that? So what are we gonna do now? Why are you so calm? You're busting up my rhythm. I love Barrett. You busted up my rhythm. Looks like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. I gotta say, Avalanche, I love ya, but going to do another terrorist attack literally the day after you just committed a terrorist attack? So what's our next target? Ha! Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. All right, I'll tell you. Jesse's probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains, which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Good morning and welcome to Midgar Lines. Arrival time at Sector 4 station is 11:45. That means we've got only 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. All right, in 3 minutes, we're jumping off this train. Got it? Yes. He sits down. I'm gonna relax here for 3 minutes. Cloud, come over here. Let's look at the railway map monitor. Oh, let's not. I have no interest. It looks like you've seen this already. It's all right. Come a little closer. Sure, Tifa. Look at him put his little hand on his hip. It's his, like... Hey, it's D. Scheidler! No worries. I remember the exact moment I realized suburban was a contraction. Suburban. Oh my gosh. I was today years old. That's odd. The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Security alert. Can you edit the word bubbles? Oh yes, the pre-rendered backgrounds. Wait, word bubbles, what do you mean? Like the ones, like the blue ones that are popping up on screen right now? I don't think so. I censor them myself. Cause it's me. Unidentified passengers. What's happening? What's going on? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Someone blew it. Let's go. Keep it up. Oh, 14 seconds. What? Hurry. They're locking the door, sir. Sir? Just run. Changing to plan 2. Move, Cloud. Move it or lose it. I think you can change the colors. Yes, you can. You can change the colors. I forgot you can do that. All right, we clear? Not yet. They're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. But don't worry. If we move up the train car by car, we should get past it. Why doesn't everybody just do that? Come on. Come on. Did he just steal my money? Oh, crap. Why did he just steal my money? I mean, why? Because he's a... Underwear bandits? What? All I know is when I woke up, the 3 of us were butt naked. But I guess you couldn't relate. Nope. I cannot. I cannot relate to that. Not in the slightest. Hello. All right, we made it. Yo, this way. I think these are my people. Let's go, let's go. We're gonna dive out of here. It's me, Jessie. How do I look, Cloud? Do I look good in a Shinra uniform? Not now. Just concentrate on our plan. You're right. Sorry. What the heck, man? We're all panicking and you're asking if you look good in a Shinra uniform? Jessie. Girl. Scary. Too late for that now. Why'd you come along anyway? Because... Hey! You too! There ain't no time for that! She's gotta propagate them stereotypes. Yes, she does. Good old Jessie. Yo! Ain't no time to waste! Do something! What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I've made up my mind. Watch closely. I'm gonna jump. Ain't no way. You don't care if I go first? What is Tifa? Chopped liver? A leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me, just go. Yo, Tifa's way down there. Way down there. It's only the beginning of the mission. Okay. I know. Cloud, do I look pretty? Later. You take care of the rest. So what, he leaves them on the train? How did they get past? Plot holes. Good. So far, everything's going as planned. I'm sorry, were we not just in an ID checkpoint that happened earlier? Okay. Don't let your guard down till we get to the Sector 5 reactor. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse got everything ready for us, so move it. The reactor's just down this tunnel. Whoa, that was weird. Okay. No fighting for a second. I want to run. Wow. I want to run all the way down here. I swear there's something down here. There's always something down here. But I don't want to fight because it'll take twice as long. Shoot, I haven't been counting. Where did we start? I don't remember. Dang it. Oh my gosh. It's so long. What? Oh man. Beans. Ain't that just the way? Okay, I don't remember where we started. It's kind of around... Oh, okay, went past it. Those light beams are the Shinra's security sensors. We can't go any further. What? Oh. That's one tiny hole. You telling me to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go down. But that thing gives me chills. Well, you're inside me, buddy. And I am small. That's one tiny hole. Jim looks at the camera. Hey, Jay Murphy! That's okay. You can go and watch the VOD. I don't know. How long do you guys think it was? I read the first chapter. I'm doing it by chapters. So first chapter tonight, I'll do a chapter a stream. So it's on the VOD, no worries. And I believe if you change categories midstream, it puts the VOD in chapters for you. Easy to find. That's one tiny hole. Jim looks at the camera. That's what she said! I got it either. It's a young adult science fiction. And it was one of my channel point community rewards. And everybody, like, pitched in. And so I started reading it tonight. Tonight was the first time. I wrote it and self-published it. I wrote it 4 years ago? Oh gosh, I can't even remember. Too long. Too long for me to say, I wrote a novel and I'm still working on the sequel. Oh, I think those fish put you to sleep. I think. Keep at it, Jay Murphy. Keep at it. Writing is hard. It's really, really hard. Oh, shoot. Oh, hell bubbles. What? I thought they were sleep. Oh, does that make you berserk? Oh, nope. Puts you to sleep. Thought so. My sister was just in town last week. Oh, Barrett's awake. And she is 30 and she's single, doesn't have any kids or anything. And she was like, and I have a 7-year-old and I have a baby who's 10 months. And she had a good time, but she was exhausted. And she was like, I legitimately don't know how you do this. And I was like, well, this is why I have not finished a sequel. Because I stay home with my kids and I can't. Hey, oh my gosh! I can't even remember how to pronounce your name. Salus? I hope I pronounced that right. Salus. Kalis? Salus. I remember singing with you too. R.I.P. Twitch Sings. It makes me so sad. How long has Twitch Sings been gone? Has it only been a year? Did they just end it last year? No. Beginning of this year? No. Beginning of 2021, right? Wow, this fight is taking a really long time. Maybe if I actually paid attention to what I was doing. Maybe. Final Fantasy VII, I'm telling you, it brings people together. Wow, these things suck. I need to be able to, like, a year and 2 weeks. You're all good. K less like pay less. Oh, got it. Got it, got it, got it. 2 years and 2 weeks. Payless, like payless. It's good. All is well over here, for the most part. Other than the fact that I can't write my sequel. I never have time. And when I do have time, I'm too tired. I'm just too tired. All I want to do is sit and play games, because gaming, while it takes thought, it doesn't take as much thought as writing. Hold on, there are like goodies around here. January 1st, 2021. Hold on. This game is just fantastic. I'm on Final Fantasy 14 too. I beat 7 back in 2015, and I'm working on the 7 remake now. So I love the remake, but I just restarted it a month or so ago, and for my second playthrough, and I love it, but all it made me want to do is play the original. So here I am. I was like, oh, I just want to play this one. So here we are. Twitch Sings. Oh, Gru said it's closed on January 1st, 2021. Boo. Am I going in the right direction? Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Hold on, Jesse. The music is fantastic. I feel like there are chests around here. That's when it's handy. Turning off the battles is when you need to find the secrets. Wait, I bet Wedge tells me something. Cloud, this way. The reactor's up this ladder. No, that is not where I want to. I've actually only ever played Final Fantasy VII out of all the Final Fantasies. I've played 9 and I've played Tactics, but I have not ever... I never beat either of them. My Final Fantasy Tactics game got damaged somehow, and it took forever, and it stopped loading after a while. It would just sit on the loading screen forever. Oh, there is something right there. How did I miss that? Hey, girl, hey. I'm sorry. The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. I modified your ID card, and that's what did it. I did my best, but I failed. Oh, girl. Where? What? Ugh. Where to go. Like I said, I swear there are like goodies around places, like here. Also a save point. Man, they're everywhere. I received a tent. Huzzah. I have 3 of our duets saved from Twitch Sings. Into the Unknown, I See the Light, and Don't Speak. I used a program to save a bunch of them. Will you... Oh, shoot. I don't know if you can send files like that, or if you like upload them to like Google Drive or something, will you send me those links via Discord? That would be awesome. I have some saved too, but I couldn't save them all. I wanted to save all of them, and so if I can get my hands on more of them, I'd love to have more of them. I'm so glad you saved them. Into the Unknown. Oh man, that one's brutal. We're gonna pull out now. We'll meet up at the hideout. Cloud, we're counting on you to blow up the reactor. Why is it suddenly my job? I was pulled into this at the last second. It should be Barrett's job. He's the one who cares about the planet. Yes, please, send me links. I would greatly appreciate it. Good memories, good times. I will admit, I do not like Tifa in Final Fantasy, the original. I just don't love her. I just can't. Oh, shoot. But in the remake, she's really great. She's extra fast, and she's super powerful, and has some really great combo moves. But I couldn't ever really... I don't like her limit system. It's weird. This isn't true. I liked Aerith more in the original and Tifa more in the remake. I completely agree with you. Yes. Agreed. I mean, Aerith was fine in the remake, but I just feel like, what is your weakness, you flying fish? Maybe Bolt? Well, not ice, surely, because you're a fish. Maybe that's water kind of damage? Well, whatever. I love Aerith for sure. She's my girl, but Tifa is much stronger in the remake. Honestly, I don't really like either of them. I don't prefer either of them on my team. But they definitely upgraded Tifa's. Did I save? Yes, I did. They upgraded Tifa's. I mean, Tifa and Aerith, both of them. But I don't use them. I don't use them at all. I use Tifa until I get Red 13. And then it's Red 13. Oh, wait, that's the way I came. Oh, just connect. That's my trio. And somebody once was like, oh, well, yeah, that's the best trio in the game. Okay, but maybe some people don't like that trio. Some people like Vincent or Sid or Yuffie, whatever her name is. I've been this way. I am mega confused. My team was Cloud, Tifa, and Vincent. See? Everybody's different. Which is what makes the game really fun. The fact that you can, like, you know, you can, like, everybody has a different opinion and everybody enjoys different, you know, it's great. They have someone for everyone, right? Oh, Tifa, you are slowed down, girl. What are those things? That was awesome. Way to go, Cloud. You and your all. I just felt like Aerith in the remake was a little too childish. No, wait. This is where I want to be. Yes. Okay. Wow. I really know my way, where I know where I'm going. Oh. Blast. Oh, yes. Is there a boss coming up? I think there is. 60? Not what I was hoping for. Oh, Tifa was poisoned. Sorry. I just don't know how they're gonna remake. Whoa. That's one way to do it. I don't know how they're gonna remake the entire game when they made just this first area take like 50 hours. Good. Oh, that was good. Oh, yes. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think they're gonna do it in just 3 games. There's no way. They can't just do it in 3 games. Unless they cut a bunch out. Which, let's be fair. Like, when Cloud resuscitates that girl. Or no, when he rides the dolphin. There are some things I'm like, eh. I want to see them do the boat. Like, when they're all on the ship and Red 13's like, it's hard wearing people clothes, walking on 2 feet. I mean, because we can all, like, we all know that Final Fantasy, this game has some really cheesy moments, right? There are some just absolute ridiculous moments that are so silly. I mean, Wall Market, the whole situation in Wall Market is utterly ridiculous. And the dolphin thing is ridiculous. There are certain things you're just like, yeah, no. Tifa and Cloud at high wind. Yeah. Oh, man. I gotta get my directions right. There's gonna be an ad in about 3 minutes. Just a heads up. Just FYI all your eyes. And I apologize. Oh, I cannot wait for the boss music. It is my favorite. I guess I can do this faster. Woo! That's so great. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Man, I want to ride a dolphin. I have ridden a dolphin. No. Well, kind of. Held on to the back one. Thank you so much, Kalis. I appreciate it. I have done a dolphin encounter, and it was very, very fun. Super cool. Dolphins are very cool. And in order to work with dolphins, you either have to have a degree in biology or a degree in psychology. Wow, that was rude. Wait, Whoa. What just happened? Oh, I know what just happened. This kept happening last time. There we go. I was like, what is happening? It kept happening to me during Stardew. Oh crap, that's not what I'm... Okay. Wow, everything's happening so fast. It's great. It's a good situation. Hold on. What is my life? How many tents do I have? One? Oh, I didn't give my people their iron bangles. What? Okay. Does everybody have extra materia slots now? So they do. I don't have any extra materia, but... I feel like I should probably use my tent, right? Because I'm pretty sure there is a boss fight coming up. Yes. We're only $5 away from our first Joy-Con goal. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know, now, so I've been playing a lot of Lego Harry Potter in my free time. And now I feel like I'm having problems with my right Joy-Con. It doesn't want to stay connected. When it's, I mean, it does most of the time, but it's obnoxious. My birthday's in February, so we'll see what happens. $45 for double Joy-Con. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alex actually sent me a link to a left Joy-Con that doesn't use the wireless technology. And it's only like 25 bucks or something. But now my right one's giving me issues, and so I think I don't think I have a choice. I think I really should probably just get a set. Here we go. Okay, and this outfit of Tifa's, totally ridiculous. Papa. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactors, Shinra. I hate them all. Poor Tifa. Yeah, she's gonna run in there with some samurai sword. She's gonna try and take down the best soldier's ever seen. Come on, man, get a hold of yourself. You all right? Tifa. Hmm? No, forget. Come on, let's hurry. I need water. Yeah, we're idiots for coming back here and doing this the next day. Total idiots. I cannot believe. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, what? Shoot. I was hoping that would... Oh, that gave him 2 HP. Okay. Did that do anything to her? Alright, that was cool. Oh, Tifa and her tiny top. Deadly Waste. Did I get hurt in that fight? Oh, let me save. Gosh, I don't even remember what happens now. I thought we fought a boss right there, but... We don't even have a timer. I'm confused. It has been a while since I've played this. Is there a... I feel like there's a treasure chest somewhere around here. Yeah, this speeding up, so much happening. So fast. Wow, Tifa, girl, you've been pummeled. Okay. I should make that my brother's ringtone. Either my brother's or my sister's. My dad's ringtone is the Halo theme song because my dad loves Halo. The original Halo. He never even played like, oh, I hate this part. Crap. This is the worst. Jesse said we have to push the button we all have to push the button at once. No good. Let's try it again. Oh, crap! They don't even count! What? Who doesn't count? No good, let's try again. Boom! Yes! Way to go, self. That's the worst. We all have to push it at the same time, but we're not gonna count 3. I'm just gonna make you all read my mind. In the remake, it's like, it's so much more involved than that. But Tifa's like, wow, guys, we've got this. We're pushing buttons, Tifa. It's not a big deal. Thank you for trying to make us feel good about ourselves, but we're just pushing buttons. Or no, it's pulling levers, I think. It's much more involved, but still. It's that kind of thing. That's just kind of ridiculous. That's an RPG for ya. And in the voice acting, there is so many like, all that. Which I don't watch much anime. I don't watch a whole lot of like, you know, Japanese. That's the only game I've ever played like that. But apparently that's very common. Has to be like a sound for everything. Not really sure why, but. Is this where the boss is? Yes. Maybe? Shinra soldiers! What's going on? A trap. Yeah, because you guys are idiots. And you showed up a day after you blew up another Mako reactor. Oh yeah, we're sped up. I was like, why does that sound like there's a horse galloping toward them on this? President Shinra? Why is the president here? So you all must be... What was it? Avalanche! And don't you forget it! So you're President Shinra, huh? Long time no see, sir. Long time no see? Oh, you. You're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the look in your eyes. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Cloud. Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember everyone's name, unless you became another Sephiroth. Ah, Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Perhaps too brilliant. Sephiroth? Don't give a dang about none of that. This place is going up with a big bang soon. Serves y'all right. And such a waste of good fireworks just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin? That's all you can say? Vermin? Shinra are the vermin for killing the planet. Guess that'd make you King Vermin. You are beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. But I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all. What's that noise? What is that? You know, he looks very small in this scene. Meet Airbuster, a techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno-soldier? Now then, if you'll excuse me. Wait! President! Why... Yo, Cloud, we gotta do something about him! Oh, do you get on the other side? Help, Cloud! This is from Soldier? No way, it's just a machine. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna bust him up! That's the attitude, Barrett. Yeah, you do that. Great. Oh, this music is so great. What I need is limits. Por favor. Oh, this music is so fantastic. Oh no! Oh crap. Son of a biscuit. Well, Barrett's like got a limit now, that's nice. Oh no! Okay. Oh. I need to cure my people. Woo! 627, I will take that. 58, okay, my electricity is not doing the damage I was hoping it would to machines. I feel like I'm better off just attacking with my melee. I'm gonna cure Tifa first. Oh no. Ooh. I'll throw a potion at Cloud. No, wait. Oh, No. Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, it can't turn now. That's good. That's better. Now Barrett needs to show himself some love. This music makes me so happy. I love it. Yeah, 2 yeahs. I don't know what that means. We did not. Are you serious? That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought he was gonna be way more powerful than that. Wow, the remake makes him seem like he's... Wow. It's gonna blow! Let's go, Tifa! Barrett, can you do something? Not a thing. Cloud, please don't die! You can't die! There's still so much I want to tell you! I know, Tifa. I'm sorry. It seems like a weird thing to say. Hey, you gonna be alright? I don't know if I can hold on. Can't hold on much longer. Barrett, hurry! Don't go crying like a woman. There ain't nothing I can do for you. You gotta do it on your own. Barrett! Okay, hold on. Yeah, no. Nope. Yeah, he like physically, yeah. I remember, I thought the Airbuster was gonna be way more challenging than that. Apparently my boss expectations are really high for the beginning of this game. You all right? Can you hear me? Yeah. Back then, I only got scraped knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by back then? What about now? Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself now. I'll try. Oh, it moved. How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello? Hello? I know. Hey, who are you? Hello? Hello? If any of you have not played the Final Fantasy VII Remake and listened to this instrumental version of this song, I highly recommend doing yourself a favor and listening to it. Actually, I think just this version is only piano. And the first time I heard it, I was alone in the family room, sitting on a pillow. It was like 10 o'clock at night. Everybody was in bed. And I cried for like 10 minutes. I paused the game and just cried. You okay? This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. You just fell from above. You really gave me a scare. I came crashing down. The roof and the flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. Flower bed? Is this yours? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. That's all right. The flowers here are quite resilient because this is a sacred place. They say grass and flowers won't grow in Midgar, but for some reason, they have no trouble blooming here. I love it here. Whoa, she just sat down really fast. So we meet again. Think, Cloud, think. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. You were the slum drunk. You were selling flowers. Oh, I'm so happy. You didn't buy any flowers from me, though. Well, that's okay. Hey, it's Ander! What in the name of Final Fantasy are you playing? I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, like the original. I told you that's what I was gonna do. Say, do you have any materia? Yes, some. Nowadays, you can find materia anywhere. But mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Good for nothing? You just don't know how to use it. No, I do. It just doesn't do anything. I feel safe just having it. It was my mother's. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? After all, here we are, meeting again. I don't have anything to talk about. Haven't we been talking? Oh, I see. I wonder whose fault that is. It's not easy to grow them, you know. Poor flowers. Yeah, sorry about that. My bad. Ander, nice dance moves. Yeah, he did his wiggle. Just a little longer. Oh, now that you mention it, who is she talking to? Is she talking to Cloud or the flowers? We don't know each other's names, do we? My name is... Okay, so keeping in like true Final Fantasy VII fashion. I'm Aerith, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. And her dance mode reveal. The name's Cloud. Me? I do a little bit of everything. Oh, a jack of all trades. Yeah, I do whatever's needed. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Sorry, I just... Oh, hello. Oh. Sorry, bad timing on my part. Who's this clown shoe? Cloud! Don't let it get to you. What does that even mean? Like, what? Clown shoe. Don't mind me. Okay. Say, Cloud, have you ever been a bodyguard? You can do anything, right? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. Okay, but it'll cost you. Okay then, let's see. How about if I go out with you once? okay. I love his little stance. Like, he stands. He, like, moves his little hand out. Susie has likely never told you all about my actual dance moves. This is true. Ander, tell them. I don't know who you are, but you don't know me. I know you. Oh, yeah, I know you. That uniform. That terrible haircut. Hey, sis, this one's a little weird. Shut up, Shinra spy. Reno, want him taken out? I haven't decided yet. Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers. The Reno fight in the remake really gave me a run for my money. Back, how's turn-based life? Turn-based life is good life. Although there's not a lot of turn-based like right now. There isn't a ton of fighting in the very, very beginning. The exit is back there. Cloud, that's my purse. Let go my purse. Hold on, I missed something earlier. Hold on. Susie. Oh, yeah. So those dance moves were just possibly embarrass Susie dance moves. Oh no, Ander does have real dance moves, although he can't really do them nowadays because Ander actually used to break dance. He used to teach breakdancing to kids as young as like 5. For years. They were Mako eyes. 10 years. One of those things I never tell people and then just randomly do it when I've known them for a long time. It's true. Whenever he's been a chaperone for like a youth dance at church, he feels the need to bust them out. And like all the kids are like, what? Don't step on the flowers. You just stepped on them yourself. They're ruined. Can you? Oh, there's a question. There's the answer to my question. Oh, these freaking guys. Yeah, Aerith is weak. Weak. I mean, I guess if you level her up enough, and I know she has like healing limits, or one of them, but still, she's weak. I do not prefer Aerith. Oh, he totally did. That's how we got people. No, just kidding. You, madam. Whoa. You need to scoot up. I am not protecting you. I mean, I guess I am your bodyguard. Maybe that was wrong. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, this is the worst. There they are, over there. I can't ever aim these barrels right. When you get to the gym squats mini game, you'll have to do a few reps yourself. Oh, like in real life? Cloud, that one. I'll do a few reps. What should we do? Well, we can't let them catch us, can we? There's only one thing left to do. Ooh. Aerith, this way. Heck no. All right, I'll hold them off. Right. Make sure they don't get through. The Ancient is getting away! Attack, attack, attack! Yeah! Think we killed him? They never should have fought us. Cloud, help! Dang! Which barrel? Hold on a minute. I think I throw this one. Yeah! Bam! I don't think I've ever done that. Thanks, Cloud. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll do some squat reps. Totally. Oh, well. Anders seduced people to convert with his wiggly hips and not breaking eye contact. They were like, wow, this church is awesome. I don't remember how many times he breakdanced. Missionaries have something called P days, which are called preparation days, which is kind of like their day off, kind of in a way. It's when they go like play basketball, grocery shopping, stuff like that. I did get in the occasional breakdance battle while wearing a white shirt, tie, and my missionary name tag. I know, I think we have pictures on your missionary board. We have like a missionary pegboard of all a bunch of pictures from his mission, and I am almost positive you are breakdancing in... Oh, you're breakdancing in the baptismal, like, jumpsuit. Cool. He can't really breakdance anymore. He's old. Hold on a minute. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Cloud. You're welcome. How do I get out of here? What the heck, man? Cloud, help! What is even happening? Hold on a minute. Baptismal jumpsuit apparatus. Yeah, it's like this white, like, little kind of a jumpsuit that we wear to get baptized in. You know, because you're getting wet. Noir! Thanks, Cloud. Wow, I got every single one of those guys. Well, I have one more barrel left. So now she jumps? What was that all about? That was dumb. Stupid. I can still break dance, but I pay the price every time I do it now. This is true. This is very true. He'll break dance and the next day he's like, I wish I were dead. Did you ever run into Jehovah Witnesses in a dark alley and have a convert battle? I never actually met Jehovah's Witness until we moved to Texas, actually. More like the next 3 months. That is true. And the older you get, the worse it gets. Like back, you know, like 10 years ago, it wasn't so bad, but like now that we're both in our 30s, yeah, no. By all means, keep moving at a glacial pace. Girl, you are up in the air. What are we doing? Oh, she had it right. I did not have it right. What? Where are we going? Good, good, good. Wow, that church looks mighty small from this vantage point. They're looking for me again. You mean it's not the first time they've been after you? No. They're the Turks. The Turks are a Shinra organization. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They're also involved in a lot of other dirty stuff on the side. Spying, murder, you know. They look like it. But why are they after you? There must be a reason, right? No, not really. I think they believe I have what it takes to be a soldier. Maybe you do. Want to join? I don't know. But I don't want to get caught by those people. Then let's go. In the 30s, injuries stopped getting better for some reason. I guess I'll just hurt forever. Yes. Yep, it's like, well, this is just my life now. And then you go to a doctor and you're like, my ankle hurts. And they're like, okay. Speaking of Ander, today Charlotte almost rolled her ankle. She tripped. She tripped over her own foot. She just, you know, it was one of those situations where her feet just got tangled underneath her and she was crying and she was like, I fell. And anyway, I said, you know what, Charlotte? I was trying to make her laugh. I was like, sometimes we need to remember that our bodies are just giant, like, big bags of meat. And sometimes they just do stupid things. And she started laughing. Tears were streaming down her face and she was giggling and mission accomplished. I thought you were cut out to be a soldier. Oh, you're terrible. Hey, Cloud, were you ever in soldier? I used to be. How did you guess? Your eyes. They have a strange glow. That's the sign of those who have been infused with Mako, a mark of soldier. But how did you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Right, nothing. Come on, let's go, bodyguard. Yeah, like this banter? Nah. Proselyting J-dubs generally seem to avoid any contact whatsoever with our missionaries, so nope, just breakdance battles with the occasional street thug. That is true, yeah. Jehovah's Witnesses do not like to get into conversations with missionaries. Whew, finally made it off. Now what? My house is over here. Hurry before they come. What's over here, though? I am going to do the opposite of what she asks me to do. Oh, I think Wall Market is that way. What time is it? Okay. I'm going to need to sign off here in a moment. I didn't know Jehovah's Witnesses were afraid of Mormons. Now I know what to tell them.
I like you a lot.
Hey, Kevin!
Maybe we can hang out or something.
How's it going, Kevin? Oh, you can't oh, dang it. Gee, dang it. Now I know what to tell them. Yeah. Actually, we had some of them knock on our door one time, and Andrew was, like, totally willing to have them, like, talk to them and everything, and they were kind of taken aback. Right? Am I remembering that right? Maybe I'm not remembering that right. Kevin, what is your favorite Final Fantasy game? Final Fantasy VII? You know it. Wait, is this where I want to go? What a drag. You want to go to that store in Sector 6 again? Okay, well, clearly I can't move. Okay. These friggin' things. What are these called? Gorgers? Oh, Hole Eater. Oh, I think they have a move called Gorge. Ooh, Aerith is about to die. Close. Her numbers aren't in the yellow, but wow. Can you run into bad guys in this area? I don't think you can. This guy is sick. He passed out nearby and someone must have helped him here. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, oh. Yeah, you're in bad shape, dude. This is the one. Won't you help him? Listen, I'm no doctor. No, I guess not. Andrew, tell us your JW story. Tell them you would like to teach them about the Book of Mormon. The conversation usually doesn't last long after that, and I've never had them return, unfortunately. Nice folks, though. Hey, that man has a tattoo. I think it's a number 2. Wait, does he eventually become one of those robed people? I like that Aerith is like, hey, he has a tattoo. As if people don't just regularly have tattoos a lot of the time. Hey, he has a tattoo. Maybe tattoos aren't popular in this world. I don't know. Taking care of yourself is the law of the slums. But to do that, first you need weapons, right? Maybe. What? I just bought some of these. Actually, I have given copies of the Book of Mormon to salesmen that come to my door. They don't come back either. And it's not that I'm trying to scare them away, but if they're going to come soliciting me, then I'm going to return the favor. I have a no soliciting sign on my door. And I even called them out one time. I was like, so apparently my no soliciting sign doesn't work. And he was like, oh, yeah, yeah. So anyway, are you guys interested in security? I was like, no, leave, go away. I was really annoyed. Honestly, I had a handwritten sign on my door for months that said, newborn sleeping inside. Please do not, what did it say? Please do not ring this bell or knock unless you have spoken to me personally on the phone. And that handwritten note did better than any no soliciting sign. Oh, I have all this. Oh. Store. Ice. Do I have lightning? Yes. And then I took it off recently because, because we were having a couple different people come to have interviews with Ander here at the house. Or have like meetings with Ander here at the house. And since there were going to be multiples of them coming, I just took the sign off because I didn't want them feeling they had to call me because they already had an appointment with Ander. And, yeah, I took it off and lo and behold, like 2 days later, I had a salesman knock on my door and I was like, okay, it's time to put a handwritten note up again. Because I think if it's handwritten, even if mine was up for like 6 months, but if it's handwritten, people think it was just put up like that day or it's recent, you know, but mine was up forever. The sun had bleached it, you know. Who is Mormon and why is the guy so important that there's a book about him? Ander, we need to do that AMA. I keep forgetting. My next daytime stream will be Thursday at noon. And you'll be home, so... It's actually a common misconception. Because the Book of Mormon is not actually about Mormon. Mormon was a person, though. What is going on in here? Everything President Shinra says is a lie, but you can't trust that avalanche or whatever you call them. You can bat it around all you like, but it all comes down to wanting to live like the people up there. So who do I believe in? Myself! Me! I never lie to myself, that's for sure. Yeah, man, that's right. The only person you can 100% rely on is yourself. Glug, glug. Now, no one will find it. Num. Top drawer. And the bottom one. Why'd you tell me that, kid?
Hey, I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something.
Okay, who is this? Espartico! I like your name. Empty. What? He just said top drawer and the bottom one. Oh, open the hidden drawer between them. No way. I'm not stealing from a child. Does this game think I am? No way. How are you? Thank you so much for following my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm happy you're here. We only trade items for Gil here. Or sell them. Okay, I want a tent. And I want a phoenix down. That is good. Did I go in the store? Yep. That happened literally 3 minutes ago. How did I forget that? Wow. Oh my gosh. Espartico, what is your favorite Final Fantasy game? If you have one. I don't care if it's scrap metal or materia. We can get anything here in the slums. Got a lot of good materia over here. Why don't you look it over? Yes. I think I want another... No, because Aerith is with me and she can heal me, so I don't need that just yet. I think that guy becomes one of those, like, robed figures. I have been in... Wow, okay. I cannot remember what stores I've been in. I like how Aerith lives in this random area that is, like, super gorgeous, even though it's in the slums. And everybody else just lives in, like, cardboard boxes. Who's her mom? Elmira? Cover. I don't think I want to use cover. Isn't that where you, like, jump in front of somebody? Yeah, no. Not my style. Oh, shoot. I was gonna save. I'm home, Mom! This is Cloud, my bodyguard. Bodyguard? You were followed again? Are you all right? You're not hurt, are you? I'm all right. I had Cloud with me. Thank you, Cloud. So what are you going to do now? Is Sector 7 far from here? I want to go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? Yes. Yeah. I can read. A girl friend? Oh, Aerith, stop it. Girlfriend? No way. Ugh. You don't have to get that upset. Well, that's nice. Let's see. Sector 7? I'll show you the way. You gotta be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? I'm used to it. Used to it? Well, I don't know. Getting help from a girl. Oh, what a tough question to answer. I think my favorite is 4, but 6 is a close second place. Oh, dang. I haven't played either of those. A girl? What do you mean by that? You expect me to just sit by quietly after hearing you say something like that? Mom, I'm taking Cloud to Sector 7. I'll be back in a while. Like how I have to come all the way. But dear, I give up. You never listen once you've made up your mind. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late now. Yeah, you're right, Mom. Aerith, please go make the bed. Isn't this when she asks him to leave? That glow in your eyes. You're from Soldier, right? Yeah. Or I used to be. I don't know how to say this, but could you please leave here tonight without telling Aerith? That's right. She's like, get out of here. She's like, leave. I've never played Final Fantasy. Okay, the only Final Fantasy game I've played all the way through is 7. I guess I've played the remake of 7 as well. I tried 9, couldn't really get into 9, and I did Tactics, and I really liked Tactics, but my disc got damaged halfway through, and I lost all my game stuff. Do you have goodies up here, Elmira? Can I snoop? Do you have treasure chests? You need to go through Sector 6 to get to Sector 7. Sector 6 is a little dangerous, so you better get some rest tonight. I like how she's teaching me numbers. Missionaries of the church don't hide anything about Joseph Smith. We can talk all about him and whatever else when we do the AMA sometime. We will try to remember to do that on Thursday. Don't want to hijack Susie's stream right now. Let me write it down so I don't forget. That's why I bought sticky notes. Because I know everybody has questions. I do not have... Oh, I do. And it's hard to type. Questions. Answers. Cloud. Good night. Good night, Aerith. Oh, man. Final Fantasy is your 3rd place. Then I don't know, because I don't like 8 that much, and I haven't been able to dedicate enough time to Final Fantasy 9. I've never played 8. Seem pretty tired. I haven't slept in a bed like this for a long time. Oh, yeah. Ever since then. Ever since when? Oh. My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. Is he on a bed or is he on the floor? I think he's on the floor. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm all right. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Why is she awake? I must have fallen asleep. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to make a sound, right? I gotta walk. knock something over. Yeah, I'm out. Home free. It's like daytime. I'm gonna save. I do love this music. I also certainly don't want it to seem like I'm talking down about JWs at all. I haven't known many, but the few I've known seem like nice folks. They're just trying to do what they feel like is right, like the rest of us. That's true. Okay. Am I Yep. There's gonna be an ad in about a minute. I'm sorry. I feel like those ads come up really fast. 45 minutes goes by like that. Okay, so Espartico, I know Final Fantasy VII is your third. Who's your trio? Your golden trio. Who do you use? Am I going? Oh. You're up bright and early. Oh, so he did sleep, I guess? I couldn't ask you to go. I knew it would be dangerous. Are you done? You have to go through the slum in Sector 6 to get to Tifa's 7th heaven. I'll take you there. Come on, how does she know what Tifa's bar is called? It's a mystery. Are there, like, things to find around here? I'm always afraid of missing something. Because I feel like you get so few... you get so few, like... Is this... Oh, would you look at that? You get so few, like good things around, you know? Oh, great. Oh, we just slept, but I guess I'll use Healing Wind. Well, I guess Cloud did just get hurt. $162? Oh, 18? What? That barely did anything. Wow, that did a lot more than his suicide drop. Wow. Ah! Why? Oh. Dang it. Oh, okay. Noam Chomsky once said, if you're using your life to do good, I'm not about to give a lesson in epistemology. I mean, I as long as people are doing good. I feel like that was a really quick run. I feel like usually I run into way more baddies than that. The gate to Sector 7's in there. Thanks. I guess this is goodbye. You gonna be all right going home? Oh no! Whatever will I do? Isn't that what you want me to say? Take her home? You've got to be kidding. No, I'm going to Sector 7. We're wasting time. I could do that, but won't I be in your way? What do you mean, in the way? Nothing. Aerith, you don't make sense. Can we take a break? We're at Sector 7. What are you talking about? The writing in this game is wiggity whack sometimes. Wiggity whack. Do we, like, climb up on this? That's what we do in the remake. No? Okay. I can't believe it's still here. Oh, she does climb up on it, right? Yep. Cloud, over here! When in doubt, Cloud just shrugs. Okay. And what cracks me up is this scene when they sit next to each other on top of that little slide. He's still wearing his giant sword. What rank were you? Rank? you know, in Soldier. Oh, I was first class. Just the same as him. The same as who? My first boyfriend. Were you serious? No, but I liked him for a while. I probably knew him. What was his name? It doesn't really matter. Then why did we bring it up? You know what I should get Charlotte? I should get Charlotte a stuffed chocobo. Huh? Hey, back there. Tifa? That girl in the cart was Tifa? Where was she going? She looked kind of odd. Let's go. Wait! I'll go on alone. You go home. Okay. Why are animated GIFs not a thing in this Twitch chat? I know. It is sad. You can use... I know there are, like, extensions where you can use kind of GIFs, like, in the stream. Like, not in the chat, but if you type a command into chat, it'll bring it up on the screen. Like, I did this. I have reaction commands. It doesn't work for YouTube people, but it does for Twitch. They're like kind of reactions. I need to put a list of them on my Twitch panels because nobody knows them except like super regs. This place is scary in a lot of ways, especially for a girl. So we've got to find Tifa fast. Yeah, what is gasp? Yeah, we have a lot of really fun, I have about 6, no. Yes, I have 6 reactions so far. I need to make more of them. Oh, gasp was a reaction to Ander. Yeah. Okay, I need to find a save point, and I think it is time for me to sign off for the night. Oh, the Honeybee Inn. Let me tell y'all. Have you ever been in the Honeybee Inn? It's a weird place, man. Super weird. This friggin' clown shoe right here. Oh, no way. I can't go on. Things aren't working out. Between our differences in my pay, it just isn't cutting it. It's a Shinra soldier, yeah? What the heck? You cussing? This ain't no cussing show. I'm busy right now. I'm feeling like there's gonna be a fight. Okay. You need to calm down, good sir. Oh, there's Johnny! Oh my gosh. He has a big part in, well, a semi-big part in the remake. And I was like, who the heck is this Johnny? But apparently he's actually in the game. I apparently never realized he was like a real legit character. Sounds nefarious. The Honeybee Inn? Oh yeah. There are some sketchy things that go on at the Honeybee Inn. I get so mental at times like this. I'm hopeless. Hey, aren't you... What? You mean you're 2? You're 2? Don't bring me down to your level. What? Me too. I decided this after a long, deep thought. My last memories of Midgar, you know? But that guy over there kind of scares me. Dude, I don't have a freaking clue what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome! Even unpopular dweebs like you may meet their destiny here. You looking for a girlfriend too? You know a girl named Tifa? Hey, you're pretty fast. Tifa's our newest girl. But unfortunately, she's having an interview right now. Here at the Honeybee Inn, it's customary for all our new girls to be taken to Don Corneo's mansion. Don Corneo's a famous dilettante. Now he wants to settle down and is in the market for a bride. Great. The Honeybee Inn is a private club. Only members can go in. Shoo, shoo. Did he really just shoo me? Ander adds good commentary. He should join on stream, not just for the AMA. Ander does have good commentary. That is true. Ander is not a gamer, so his reactions would be great. Oh, there's a save point. because he would just have so many questions. He would have all the questions. I actually showed him one of the bosses in the Little Nightmares 2 video I watched the other day, and he had very little reaction, but he just doesn't, games are just not his thing, and that's okay. That's fine. Well, all right. So it's 10:45. I need to sign off. I really appreciate all of you being here. Thank you for the follows, and thank you for the subscriptions, and for your chat and your commentaries and everything. You guys are great. I am so happy to be playing this old classic that brings me so much happiness and comfort. I hope my voice acting isn't too over the top for you guys. I don't feel like I can just not read what's on the screen. I don't know. I feel like it's okay. I was thinking it might be a little too much, but I feel like it's okay. Anyway, I will be back on Tuesday night at 7:30. I will be reading another chapter out of my novel, and then we will get started. We will come back to Wall Market. We will do the Honeybee Inn. We will do Don Corneo's Mansion. And whatever comes after that, I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've played like the original game. I'm thinking of the remake in my head, but it's been a long time. But anyway, something, I don't remember who said it earlier. I think it was Michael saying that as long as you're quoting somebody, as long as you're doing good in life or whatever. And I always like to say that just remember, this is like my little thing. Just remember that this life is hard for everybody. And so I think it's important to be good to other people, and don't ever try not to be the reason somebody else has a harder time. We should all be trying to lift one another up, because this world is really hard as it is for everybody. And I don't ever want to be the reason somebody else has a harder time and make their path harder. So there's just my little thing. I should lean into voice acting more. You know what? I would love to do voice acting, but I hear it's I hear it's really demanding. And I have to come up with like a portfolio and do all this stuff. And it sounds really great in theory, but the work that would go into trying to get started, because Manuel's told me the same thing. He was like, you really should do voice acting. Voice acting pays pretty well, and you can kind of work as you please. And you would probably be able to find a niche in it. And I just have never been willing to do the work to put together a portfolio and actually send it out and everything. I probably should, but there are a lot of things I should do. But anyway, I love you all. I hope you all have a good start to your week. Tomorrow is a holiday. Many of you are not working, hopefully, maybe no school, whatever. So I hope you have a good day off tomorrow if you get the day off. I'm home with my kiddos, so I don't get the day off. But anyway, so everybody have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see everybody on Tuesday night at 7:30. Adios, everybody.